Yeah, I got an update still.
So we're going to have Jimmy Pease playing Jeskai Fire, or playing Blue Eye Control, and Brian Atkins is playing Jeskai Fires.
Correct.
It is weird. I got to get used to hearing myself. I feel like they can all hear me out there.
Right.
This is
Can
great.
we shut that door? Thank you.
Yes, become locked in with us. Locked in with all these guys in here.
It's fine. It should shut. Yeah.
So this Blue Eye Control that Jimmy's playing is kind of a new brew. It's making its rounds on Arena. It's kind of like the anti-Oko Control here. I don't know. I think he's got a ton of counter spells. He should be able to interact with Brian quite well. If Brian can sneak in a Fires of Invention, all bets are off, because then Jimmy's got to have 2 counters per turn.
Right. Enjoy listening to us drink and eat and stuff.
Yes. Although Katie forgot to bring the Starburst and Twizzlers.
That's rude. The day after Halloween, you forget that?
I know, right?
What was I thinking?
Mm-hmm.
You weren't thinking.
I was.
That was the problem.
Oh, that's a rough hand for Brian.
He's on a mulligan, too, it looks like.
Yeah, he's going to keep it. We'll see. Tonight is the start of our
You're good.
Dan touching my ear.
Sorry, I was just moving it
That's
away
great.
so we don't hear you breathing so much. I had to move mine away as
It's
well.
not cool. Actually, Jimmy's already getting up.
Jimmy got up and it's like, we good? We good? Like, yeah, 30 seconds. These are really echoey today.
Tonight is the start of our standard league that will culminate from all the way before Theros launches, and then we will have a top 8 buy-in tournament.
Yeah, invitational type thing.
Yeah, it's a new tournament we're doing here at GameStorm.
We'll have standings weekly.
Yep, and at the end, the winner gets to be put on a plaque and will be displayed in shop.
Hopefully it's not Barrett.
It won't be Barrett.
I just don't want to see Barrett because, you know, who's that Christoph guy who always posts on
puts
everything?
the Barrett meme up. Yeah,
He's just a meme at this point.
absolutely.
So we got some lands and no spells yet. This looks like a control matchup.
Oh, did Jimmy just allow Atkins, I think, to be able to resolve fires?
Yeah.
Although Jimmy could bounce it with Brazen Borrower.
Well, it looks like he's got nothing.
Yeah, Jimmy's going to bounce with Borrower.
In response to the Drawn from Dreams.
So Drawn for Dreams is still going to go off. That's pretty huge, though, because it's going to put Jimmy on the back foot.
Right.
And Atkins is going to look at 7 cards, and he's already looking at some really good ones. I'd assume he takes the Cavalier. He might take the second Fires, too. He did not. He took Fabled Passage and Cavalier Gales. It's going to be hard to resolve the Fires of Invention now. Jimmy's got, looks like 2 Absorbs in hand.
Right. You're going to play a Tranquil Cove here. He
Gain
gains 1.
He's actually at 22, by the way, because he's played 2 Tranquils.
Oh, okay. I didn't see the first one.
So Jimmy's definitely got the Absorb mana now.
Watching Jay over here.
Here it comes.
Not this Jay.
it's fine.
Not Jay here.
There's Absorb.
Watching this other Jay over here is really funny.
Jimmy's going to gain 3 life on that.
I was like, if you push it down, Jay, push the seat down and then tuck it in under here.
Jimmy gained 3 life. He absorbed.
Yeah, I just didn't click update. Sorry.
You're fine.
I put the 3 life in, just didn't update it.
Do your job, man. That's all I ask. Just messing with you. Let's see what we got.
I'm just laughing at Jay over here still. He was trying to maneuver between this. There's a lot of stuff in this room right now.
Here we go for a Cavalier of the Gales. Jimmy's got a Mystical Dispute in hand. Yep. Counter unless you pay 2, my friend.
Well, he only has 1 to pay, so
Yeah.
not going to pay that 2 here.
Well, now's the time. You got to burn Jimmy out of counter magic, so
Right.
Jimmy's going to start a clock, though. Brazen Borrower hits for 3 a turn, so that's pretty good. And we're going to get on that one.
This is the one that bounces and then becomes a 3/3, right?
Jimmy missed land drop 5. And Brian has 2 Cavalier of the Flame, Cavalier of whatever the white one is. I can't remember.
Dawn?
Dawn, that's it. He's got a Faya Wishes and a Fabled Passage.
I'm surprised I knew a card. This is
Hey, congrats.
yeah, I knew a single card so far.
Mm-hmm.
I know the lands, and that's about it.
It's going to be an uphill battle for him. Jimmy's got another Brazen Borrower. He's got Chemisters inside.
Looks like he has another absorbent hand.
Yeah, another
Is that the full
Absorb.
art? Yeah.
Prison Realm and a Time Wipe. He's got a loaded hand. He just needs that 5th land. Yeah, it's definitely going to be tough for him here to slog through. Because I'm sure he's just going to try and jam Cavalier of the Flame.
Gonna go ahead and go get a basic now from that whatever that card's called. I just know what it does.
Fabled Passage.
All right, I know what it does. I don't know the name of it, but now I
Yeah.
do. Now I know the name. It's Fabled Passage.
Yes.
There we go. I know that it searches for it's Evolving Wilds, but if it's your 4th or more, it comes in untapped. So
Correct. I'm going to call it out. It's a beautiful, shiny Fabled Passage.
yeah, I'm not a fan.
Hey, it's my deck he's using.
If
Come
the
on,
whole deck was foil, I'd be a fan.
Well, okay, I'm not rich. And that's going to get absorbed. Jimmy's going to gain another 3. Oh, I forgot how much fun it is just to play against straight control decks. And Jimmy
Right.
still cannot find a land. He's going to take 3. Brian just got to keep slogging away. There's Fire's Invention.
What's he got? He's got fires and 2 Cavaliers of Flame.
And a Faya Wishes.
Fae, okay.
Yeah.
Here's another Fabled Passage.
Jimmy's looking for human tokens. No, Jimmy, you're not going to be making humans yet. You're going to have to be proactive here.
What makes human tokens?
That would be his white castle that he has. Castle of
Okay.
Idavale or something?
Like,
Ardenvale, there you go.
look at Jay over here, talking with Jay.
Jimmy only has Brazen Burrower to bounce the Red Cavalier back. Jimmy's going to let it happen. Yeah, he'll probably do it
He's
now.
going to Chemisters
Ooh.
Insight now. He could just do it on his turn and be fine.
Yeah, but Brian could sack the Fabled Passage and he should have sacked the Fabled Passage and gave Cavalier Flame haste and got in for 7. Why he could. Get in while the getting's good. I mean, that's what I'd have did. If
I don't
he's
know.
gonna-
I guess Brian's kind of looking this as he's on the back burner now of I need to play defensively and get this fires out.
True.
So we got a Prison Realm, so he's going to scry 1 and exile it.
Yep. And he's going to whack him for 3. I don't know. I think I would have definitely tried to get that attack in last turn, but that's just me.
Yeah, I mean, everyone has their own play style, I guess.
Well, actually, he's got a good play he could do here.
He can
needs
play
to,
this.
He needed
Fires,
to,
yep.
yeah, he needed to fetch for a white land, and he could have got Cavalier of the Dawn and blew up the prison room. Jimmy's gonna bounce
Bounce
that.
it, that's fine. Brian's okay with this here.
Yeah.
He's got 3 mana to play with now.
Cavalier Gale, another Fire, another Drawn from Dreams, and a Fabled Passage. I think what are you taking? And there's another Cavalier of the Dawn. I think I'm taking both my big hitters, or maybe, yep, that's exactly what he's doing. He's going to outvalue Jimmy here eventually. Jimmy has no counter magic in hand left.
Right.
I mean, he's going to take the 3, but
Unless he has a land to play this turn. Because then he could have just recast fires.
correct. Yeah, but he doesn't.
Got a Time Raveler here. Brian does not really care about that right now.
No.
He is going to care about it this next turn, though. If it can minus and bounces fires back to hand.
Yeah. Honestly, what he should be looking maybe at here, he's got Fae. He can play Fires, Fae, Wish for Planner Cleansing. Just kill everything.
Yeah, but he was not going to be able to cast all 3 in one turn.
Nope, he's just going to go for that, and he's going to hit that Prison Realm. Smart. That's resolving. Jimmy could Brazen Burrower, I guess. But it's still going to blow up the Prison Realm.
That's on ETB, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
it is. So
So
Jimmy's
he's
going to
gonna
get a
get a
3-3.
golem, yeah.
It's a good battle. Making a nice little comeback here.
Right.
And Brian could actually do some significant pain right here, too. He could get both these
Oh, he
dudes
just drew
ace.
his Teferi too.
Or he could play the Teferi. Bounce the golem.
You know he can't play Teferi because of this, but
Oh, right. You're right.
because of the fires, he's only allowed to cast 2 a turn.
Yeah, that's his second spell.
Yeah.
They're coming in at Teferi.
He has to. 100% makes sense. He's going to bounce this Cavalier of Dawn, Flame, sorry.
And then just block, yeah.
Block, yep. Okay.
Because then Jimmy's going to bounce the Cavalier Dawn back to his hand.
I don't...
Yeah, you kind of don't want to do that, actually.
No, because he could just replay it and then blow up the Teferi. Which, I honestly... Does the Brazen Borrowers have flying?
Bouncing fires.
Yeah, so Brazen has flying, which is kind of a problem here.
Yeah, but Brian has a Cavalier Gales in hand.
Right.
And Jimmy has no counter magic in hand.
However, he can... Oh, he minuses Teferi here.
Yeah, so no
So
time wipe.
he has a
at
time
instant
wipe, and he could have used it at instant speed here, which I kind of actually would have favored here.
speed. Yeah, because now this is going to hurt Jimmy a lot. Jimmy's gonna take some pain here.
I don't know. This is rough, but because Brian's only at 1 spell a turn, he's at 5, and Brazen has Flash, and he has one over here.
Oh yeah.
So meaning that Brian here has to cast the Cavalier of Gales
Yeah.
if he casts the Flame first.
Yeah.
Fires. I mean, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has to cast Cavalier of Gales.
Well, it will resolve if he does.
Right.
Or he could just go for... He could just try to resolve Cavalier Gales itself. Well, why not go for the fires? You might as well get it on the field.
Right.
It's good at resolve, so...
Otherwise Brian is dead on board. Well, not on board, but as long as Jimmy sees that he has a Brazen Borrower. Which, if I were in Jimmy's case, I wouldn't have even played the Prison Robe. I would have been like, I don't care about your Cavalier of... whatever, Cavalier of Dawn here, and I would have just left up 6 mana, cast both Brazen Borrowers, because then Brian's stuck on, I have to cast 2 flyers here to be able to block.
Right. Brian's going in a different approach here. Is he going to bounce Prison Realm? Doesn't he just die now?
He has to bounce the Brazen Borrowers. Yeah, this
Brian's
is...
dead.
Oh, because he can blow up the Brazen Borrower.
He's dead now.
Now he's dead, yep.
Jimmy wins. Because Jimmy will flash in the other Brazen Borrower.
As long
and
as
just
Jimmy
attack for
sees
6,
that, yep.
It's over.
What's the CMC on Gales?
5. Oh, did he play a land? Yeah, he did play. He doesn't even have a land to play. He could cast another Teferi and bounce
Brazen Borrowers?
Brazen Borrower. Which he's not. Oh, that flies though.
Okay.
That's
so
a 1/4.
he's-
It's a good blocker.
Yeah, he's in this game not much longer, but it's interesting to say the least. 2 damage there. Okay.
Nice.
So
Yeah.
he-
So
So
okay.
he had the answers. I just didn't
Yeah.
see him. I forgot about the little shock that's on that
Good reason not to play fires.
the giant, the something breaker giant.
Yep.
Bone
Bone Crusher
Crusher.
Giant. That was a nice little turn there for Brian.
Yep.
He saw even. I didn't even see it. Like all those
So
little
Jimmy
moves.
has a mass manipulation. I cannot speak.
Oh, wait. How did Jimmy flash in the other Brazen Borrower with Teferi on the field?
That is correct. You can stop them if you want and be like, hey, yep.
Yeah,
I forgot about that. I forgot to vary static. That doesn't allow that.
Flash in Brazen Borrower with Teferi on the field? Okay. I was like, wait a minute, I even missed that for a second. So we missed it. Alright, cool, we're good. They both knew they missed it already, though.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't mean to like hit you with the door.
You didn't.
Okay.
You can shut that all the way up. Oh, careful there, bud.
I know, I don't want to wreck these $200 microphones.
Yeah, dude, they're expensive. All right, so they said they're just saying they missed it.
They just said they missed it. They're just going to go forward.
Okay. So say a judge would rewind it and just put it back. You didn't cast it.
Yeah.
That's fine. Brian's still in the spot to not lose here, and Jimmy went at the Teferi, so
And Jimmy has no action in hand. So now
he
can resolve fires.
Well, he has another brazen borrower.
If I'm him, I'm going to try to resolve fires and Cavalier Gales. I think that's the smart play now. Doesn't even. Yeah, it wouldn't matter. Okay. Jimmy's going to take 4. Or does Brian see something we don't? I think that's his optimal play, though, is fires into Cavalier Gales.
I would play. So what I would do is I would play the Teferi first.
But then if he casts fires, he can't cast anything
Oh,
else.
you're right. Never mind.
He needs to get a flyer on the field
Right.
this turn. I mean, Jimmy has a Chemisters. Oh, that's pretty good. He's just going to go straight for Cavalier Gales. Okay. Because he figures he might be able to hit a land drop 2 off of this.
Mm-hmm.
And then he could cast Teferi anyways. And he got the land, but it's tapped. Temple of Tilt.
Yeah, Jimmy's sitting on a mass manipulation, a chemisters, and 2 time wipes. Yeah.
And there's Chemisters. If he could find a removal spell for Cavalier Gales.
Game's still not over.
Yeah. Now Jimmy found an Absorb. So now Fires is not going to resolve. Fabled Passage.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how Jimmy plays this, because he could use one of these time wipes, knowing that Brian's kind of thinned out his hand a lot. Waste 1 turn. Cast the time wipe. And then he has the Brazen Borrower to hold on to.
Yeah, because he just bounced it back to his hand.
Yeah.
And he's got another Borrower sitting over here in Adventure.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like what he's going to do.
Yeah, you're going to bounce his Brazen Borrower.
Yeah, it's pretty good. So he gets to shuffle Cavalier Gales back into the deck and Scry too.
And Cavalier of Dawn, right?
When Cavalier of Dawn dies, he could bring an enchantment back from the graveyard into his hand.
Oh, it doesn't shuffle itself?
No,
That's
I don't think so.
That's kind of lame.
So if he had a Fires of Invention in the yard, he could grab it. I don't
Right.
think he does,
I
though.
don't think he does either.
He is actually supposed to shuffle Cavalier Gales in first, then Scry 2. But whatever, he did it backwards, it's fine.
Right.
Why is that not dead?
What? Oh, he's...
Oh, there is a Fires in the yard.
So he has 2 fire. He'll have 2 fires in his hand.
Yep.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, very. Jimmy does have multiple answers, but
And then he puts no clock on Brian, which is pretty good.
yeah.
So looks like Brian is going to resolve a fires here, but I don't know if he really wants to. If the first one gets countered, I think he just stops.
He's going over to Fairy. See if Jimmy wants to absorb that, and he will. Now he's set up. Now he could go Fires and play one of the Cavaliers,
Can't
right?
play the Cavalier this turn
Why?
because it'll be he's already cast 2 spells.
He didn't cast that, though. Got countered.
It's still a cast.
Oh, okay.
You're still
Fair
allowed to. It's still considered a cast.
Fair enough.
Yeah. He could just try to go for the fires, make Jimmy use the Brazen Borrowers his next turn to bounce it.
Yeah, Jimmy's going to draw another Chemisters inside.
Either that or what's mass minute?
He could mass manip for one thing.
Oh, it's creature and planeswalker. Never mind.
Yeah.
I was asking if he could
Take the fires.
take the fires on it because that'd be disgusting.
It'd be pretty bad in Jimmy's deck though, because Jimmy's deck's all instant speed, and you can't play spells on your turn.
On your opponent's turn.
Yeah, like he wouldn't be able to. But
Right.
his deck's all proactive.
Right. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
So he's got 6 mana up, so he can cast both these Brazen Borrowers at Brian's end step and then set up for lethal, which I think is what's going to happen. Or I don't know what's going on now. Yeah, if I were Jimmy at this end step, I would just go to cast both Brazen Borrowers
Absolutely.
at this end step here. Just set up for lethal. I don't know what Brian's casting here. He's got Cavalier Gales. I guess, okay, so that changes things. Oh, wait, no, it doesn't. He can cast both Brazen Borrowers and then Mass Manipulation the Cavalier Gales.
Yep.
Yeah, that's okay. So I think Jimmy just wins here.
Yeah, most
I think.
likely.
But who knows? I mean, you never know with these things.
Nah, I think he sees what you're saying.
Yeah.
Jimmy's a smart player. He knows. And he lives to play control, unfortunately. I cannot stand that, but whatever. Oh.
Yeah, I think Jimmy jumped the gun on those Brazen Borrowers here.
Yep.
He should have done it. Waited till end step.
Nice.
That's rough.
Wow.
That's a rough
Gadwick. Jimmy's going to draw a lot of cards. He's got plenty
Yeah.
of life. He could take a turn off to Gadwick here.
Right.
Yep. He's going to Gadwick for 2.
So what's he do? He takes
Gadwick the Wizened for it's 3 blue and X will draw him however many cards he pays for.
Okay.
And then every time he plays a blue spell, he could tap a permanent.
Nice.
Yeah, so not too bad. It's an annoying card. It's a one of in this deck. I think that Jimmy's deck list is 4 Borrower, 1 Gadwick, and 2 Agent of Treachery. Jimmy's shocking. What is Jimmy shocking for? He's got another Chemister in hand?
Yeah, he does.
Okay. He's got a Chemisters and a Mystical Dispute, but Mystical Dispute's pretty bad now.
He still has a time wipe as well.
If I'm Brian, I'm going to try and resolve fires again, and if Jimmy tries to dispute it, Brian can just pay for it.
Right.
He ain't going to use his mana on anything else anyways. That's what we're seeing.
Yeah, Jimmy's debating here. I think you just let it resolve because you know he has 2 in his hand.
Yeah, he's just going to go for the Chemisters and tap down the Cavalier so it can't attack.
Okay.
Good move, good move. Draws a Teferi and a land.
It's going to resolve.
I'd almost, if I'm Brian, do I Fey a Wish here
I don't know.
for anything out of the
I
board?
think you do that your next turn when you can cast
So you
both
could do
spells.
both things in one turn.
Yeah.
He's also got a Realm Cloak Giant in hand. You don't need to do that, though.
You just cast it to cast it.
Sure he could. He's got enough lands. He can have a 7/7
Yeah,
with
looks like-
Vigilance.
okay, he just play another Cavalier Gales.
Yeah.
And he has the mana to pay
yeah,
for it. That's
he'll
fine.
pay it. Yeah.
It's not like his mana matters. He can't cast spells on Jimmy's turn here anyway because of fires.
Yep. So he put a Cavalier Flame on top of his deck.
Okay.
No, he put a Fire's Revenge. He's got Cavalier in his hand.
Okay. We'll see. This could be a turn.
Yeah, Jimmy's going to go for the bounce. What does he bounce? Fires?
Well, he
Yep.
gets the trigger.
Wait.
He also gets a cast trigger of casting a blue spell and tapping a permanent. He missed that.
Okay, take a picture.
Jay always got to come in and get involved. He's
So
going
what-
for mass
Oh,
manip.
Jesus.
Wow. Get in for 3. But now he could do his Realm Cloak Giant.
Not you.
Right.
You only need a picture of me.
Short arms can't get. That was awkward. All right.
So I'm trying to resolve fires and then play Realm Cloak. He's just going to destroy everything now. Go on an adventure. Gets to put those both back in the deck. Pretty good. This game's going to go on for a while, man. These guys are jamming.
Yeah.
They're already half the round, and we're
You
not even
shuffle
through game
2.
1.
You shuffle both of them, and then scry 4.
Yep.
Well, scry 2 twice, sorry.
Yep. It's a good game.
Yeah.
It's one of the better games we've seen. Well, not this. It's my first time back. I don't know about your games last week.
They weren't this interesting. Which, by the way, I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom. I told you I had to do it earlier.
I don't know why you didn't.
Because it wasn't this urgent. I was hoping I was going to be able to get...
Just gonna leave me on the mic myself. Oh, that's fine. You're fine. You're fine. I will call the game myself. No problem. All right. All of a sudden, I have forgotten how to talk.
You're on the spot.
I am on the spot. So yeah. Brian, are you going to try and resolve fires again? It looks like it. Or do you wish? What are you going to do? He is going to Fey of Wish. What are you wishing for? What would be good? Ashiok, huh? He's looking at. I do not know what he takes in this position personally. He has a lot of good ones. He's looking at Casualties hard. Bolas. Garrick, he's got at the front. Planner Cleansing. That's the problem with Wishboards. All kinds of good stuff. He's going to take Mass Manipulation. That's beautiful. Horgan's coming back. Thank God. Mr. P is back.
Yep.
So Brian Fey of wished for a mass manipulation of his own.
What do you think?
Mass manipulation? He Fey wished for it.
Oh, he didn't take anything yet?
Not yet.
Okay. Life total still the same?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, nothing happened while you were gone. It was more of a lot of shuffling and me talking to myself.
Ah.
Yes.
I should have just took the headset with me. I don't think it would reach that far, though.
Nah. We would have had to have gotten you a cup.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Nah, we don't want to smell that.
We don't want to hear it either.
No. All right.
What's up, Brenton?
So, are you going to try and resolve fires again?
We'll see. We've got a Brazen Borrowers, another Teferi.
And a time wipe.
Oh, you know what I just realized?
Mm-hmm.
Teferi, Hero of Dominaria, is finally out of standard.
Yes, it is. He's going to just go for a hard cast to Cavalier of Dawn.
I wonder, is he going to target the Teferi? You're working. Doesn't sound like you're doing much working. Should be here.
Who is this?
Brenton. Brenton. I don't know his last name.
Well, what's up, Brenton?
I'm really bad with people's last names and stuff. Well, I mean, I don't know what's going on right here with people.
It's okay. You can lean on me,
Oh, yeah,
Katie, if
Brenton
you need to
White.
fall asleep.
He's gonna blow up this Tiffany here.
Blow up Tiffany?
Blow up Tiffany. Yep.
All right.
Not blow Tiffany. Blow up Tiffany.
I get you.
Yeah.
I'd blow up Tiffany, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although, I don't know, man. Would I have really cared at the same time? Could have blown
Probably.
up the prison realm so I have a flying blocker. I don't know.
Instead, we got a
Bone Crusher.
yeah, bone. I keep wanting to say bone chewer, and that's not right because I keep thinking like ingot chewer.
Yeah.
Gonna bounce the Cavalier of Dawn back to hand,
Sure.
I guess. Bone Crusher Giant is what, a 4/3?
Yep. Now if Jimmy can just find a removal spell for Bone Crusher Giant, he wins. Prison Realm. I don't know what else he removes with. Oh, he's got Teferi.
We get the fairy.
Game's
Game's
over.
over, yeah.
Yep, that's GG's. So assuming we have life totals correct, that should be...
Which I believe I do.
Oh.
Oh, it's a 3/3. He's like, oh, I could shock it. Nope. No, you
Yeah,
cannot.
that's a good game. They battled out a lot. Sideboard-wise, yeah, Brian's not going to probably do much because it's mostly a wish board. However, for Jimmy, we will see.
Yeah.
I mean, Brian could bring in Dovin's Vetoes and Mystical Dispute if he wants to. I mean, but the only thing he can really take out is Defining Clarion. But Clarion worked out pretty good in this game for him.
Yeah.
So I'd probably keep it in.
If I were Jimmy, I'd bring in Narset.
Oh, yeah.
Seems pretty decent.
You bring in Narset. Aether Gust is good against Cavalier Flame and Fires.
Yeah.
So you could bring that. Sorcerer's Spyglass doesn't matter. Finale of Glory, whatever.
Have you seen the new Mono Blue deck playing Arena? Like it, not as good as the old one, of course. I don't know. I don't know how it does against Oko. I haven't seen much.
What is it, the Mono Blue Dredge deck?
There's a Mono Blue Dredge deck?
Yeah.
Sounds kind of lame.
It's on Arena. I don't know.
Yeah, sounds kind of lame. I don't know. It's, I haven't really paid much attention to the standard format, if you can't tell by me doing commentary on these.
The
Games.
standard format is like 19% is Sultai Oko.
Yeah, it's Oko.
16%.
It's the 5 different Oko.
Right. There's like 5 different Oko decks in the top 10. And then you have like Gruul is in there.
Yeah. My question to this Mono Blue deck is, does it beat Oko? If it doesn't, then I say it's trash.
It might. I don't know what it does.
That's why I'm asking Brenton. Yeah, but I think that's it. What's Glass Casket?
Glass Casket is just like Baffling End, except it gets anything. Or it might just be 3 or less, actually. Like Baffling End.
Yep. Target creature and opponent controls with CMC 3 or less. So it's literally just Baffling End.
Baffling End without giving the dinosaur.
And it's an artifact.
Yes.
So it's easier to deal with. So Baffling End's just strictly better, but whatever.
It is also one of the F&M promos you could get
By coming here.
by coming here and playing, yeah.
Yeah. So, quit being lame, all you people sitting at home. I mean, I enjoy that you're sitting at home and watching us, but there's also only 2 people watching or 3 people watching today. We had 10 last week.
Maybe we'll move up as we go. We'll see.
Yeah, I'll just make another post. Someone was watching on
YouTube?
YouTube. But, like, Twitch is where it's at. So I'm just going to go ahead and paste this Twitch into into YouTube. All right, so more shuffling. This is
Yeah.
like my least favorite thing about like Modern. And
Shuffling like crazy.
Yeah.
Fetch lands.
And then when it comes to like Standard and it does it too, I'm like, nah, it's not what I'm about. I think we should shuffle just once before the game.
Yeah.
And then after that, I mean, I'm the one saying this when I play Storm in Modern, and I have to shuffle every time I cast Gifts, but
Yeah, but you don't You're not fetching in that deck, are you?
I mean, I'm casting Gifts Ungiven, which
Yeah,
lets me
but-
go search for 4 cards.
You probably only need to gifts once most games, and then you win.
Usually twice.
Twice at most.
If sometimes 3 times. It depends if the person like a lot of people just I'll go Gifts Ungiven. I'll show them the right pile. They'll give me the pile. I'll start doing it and they'll concede. But a lot of people will be like, no, you got to play it out.
Right.
So then I gifts like 2 or 3 times.
I mean,
Yeah, Affinity doesn't shuffle, so that's nice.
so you're doing a shuffle like twice, to where most modern decks are playing 10 to 12 fetch lands.
Right.
So you're getting all those shuffles.
Yeah, I'm playing 0 fetch lands.
Right.
Fetch lands are terrible.
I do not like Jimmy's hand. Well, Jimmy's hand. Actually, I saw the 3rd land. Never mind. I'm like, did he keep a 2-lander? Playing control.
I've done it. So how about Pioneer though?
I'm excited. Like, I loved playing Magic throughout all that time frame.
It's when I started playing too. I started
Yep.
playing in 2015.
You could build your creatureless control deck again.
I could, but I don't know how good it is anymore.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Eh,
Once a couple bannings happen.
I don't know. There's like 3 decks I could build, and I'm probably gonna build 2 of them. So, because I have a lot of the pieces for most of them still. So,
Right.
yeah. But I want to build Simic Crush.
Modern Light. Yeah.
It's modern squared actually. Come on, get your facts.
Honestly,
straight.
like a lot of, I do believe in the future, I think Pioneer's going to take Modern over, and Modern's going to become your new legacy.
I don't know
I
about
really
that.
think so, man. It's going to be more accessible to a lot of your newer players from the last couple years.
I don't think it's gonna take over modern per se, but I think it will replace the spot of like legacy.
Oh, it
and-
definitely taken that.
in team tournaments. So,
I mean, they already.
however you want to look at it, I think it's replacing the spot of legacy
Yeah.
because it's more accessible. But I'm not gonna say it's replacing modern because modern's still gonna be very prevalent as it is now. They're just trying to make another format that's relevant that people can play
Yeah.
to have these team trios work.
Jimmy just drew Agent of Treachery.
What's that, a 7-drop?
Yeah, but Brian missed a land drop.
That is true.
I don't know if Jimmy has another land, though, either. No, he does. He has a Tranquil Cove.
I mean, you can't really build Affinity in Pioneer, can you?
No.
There's no cards with
They have a
Affinity.
Dredge in Pioneer, though.
Yeah.
It looks pretty good. Jimmy's going to gain a life.
Is there anything that actually like physically says Dredge on
No.
it? Yeah.
It's more like your Haunted Dead.
Prized Amalgam,
Yeah.
that type of deck. Did he just Teferi to bounce the Prism Realm to get another Teferi to plus it?
Yes, sir.
That seems counterintuitive.
He's trying to find that 4th land, man.
Okay, that makes sense.
Because he's just falling
Yeah,
behind
he's-
because of it.
It's pretty bad. In a pretty bad spot here. Go Prism Realm thing. Get your Scry. It does say Scry 1. Yeah. Wait, why is Jimmy not scrying? Oh, because he didn't care. Should have fetched first, then scryed. But
So long as Brian's not making his land drops in a deck that plays 28 lands, it's pretty funny. Jimmy's going for the Agent of Treachery and just beat down. He's got a Brazen Burrower. He still hasn't found a land.
still haven't found the land. This is
He's got trip. Oh, he has so much gas in hand, too, if he can resolve that fires.
I'm just gonna cast this. It's gonna get absorbed probably. I would just absorb it.
Yeah, you might as well.
Insult to injury here. Not literally, not the card. Insult to injury, but
I absorb this and flash in Burrower if I'm him and just start going for the kill.
can't do both. But
Yeah,
yeah.
you can.
He's
Oh, no,
like-
you can't. He's tapped on 3. That's right. My bad. He's just going to bounce it.
Yeah.
Bounce it back to your hand. Hold the absorb for something better.
Oh, and then Jimmy takes 2.
Yeah,
That's
because he
right.
targeted it.
'Cause yeah, I forgot about that little clause on there.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have that card. I drafted it. I drafted that plus a questing beast and a midnight rider. It was great.
That's pretty good,
I
man.
played mono green.
Wow.
Yeah, I didn't even use the red or black.
Eh,
I just built mono green.
might as well. You had the beast. The beast is
I
great.
had the beast plus I had that 4/4 that like comes in with a clue for 4
Right.
or whatever. I had drafted like 4 of those. So
Nice. Jimmy with a Teferi. Hold up absorb.
Hey, a
and
land.
it's
It's
tapped.
tapped.
Tilt.
gonna cast this again.
Absorb.
Counter it.
Yeah, you might as well.
Nope,
No,
just
he's
gonna cast
just
the Brazen Borrower. Doesn't even care.
Yeah, because if he can land 7 here, he can Agent of Treachery the Bone Crusher, and he
There
did.
it is.
Yeah.
His game is.
Hey, Jimmy's got
over.
Gadwick in hand, too.
Over.
Yeah, attack for 3. Or does Jimmy want to save Agent for something better? But, I mean, I don't know. I think you just go for it.
Yep.
Although, if Brian hits land 5 off the top, Jimmy has to be careful because Brian's hand is loaded with Cavaliers.
Right.
Like, I think he has 3 Cavalier of the Red, or the Flame,
Yeah.
in his hand. So he has to be very careful here.
He can just Cavalier after Cavalier after Cavalier. No, he can't because it's 3 red, isn't it?
It don't matter. He has the Fires of Invention in hand, and Jimmy's tapped out.
Oh.
And he did top deck it, so he will be able to Cavalier Flame on this turn.
Yep.
Oh,
that's even better.
Nice. Brian could come back and take this game now.
Yeah, Jimmy's gonna minus this to Fairy most likely. Bounce the fires.
He's going to have to. Because Brian's on a healthy life total with a loaded hand.
Right. I mean, but Jimmy can hold up this absorb.
That's fine. He has 2 fires in hand. You don't care.
Well, Brian does care because he can only cast one of them
True.
currently. If he was not so land light,
He's going to Gadwig for 2. Gadwig for 1. So you can hold up Chemisters. That was a pretty good draw for that Gadwig.
I didn't see what it was.
It was Burrower.
Oh,
Brian's
crazy.
hitting his land drops now.
You got 6 mana.
I think you got to try and resolve fires. Let
Yeah.
Jimmy absorb this one. Doesn't matter. You got to get him out of his hand.
This is interesting. It's a lot of
Yeah.
back and forth.
No doubt. Another
Another
Burrower.
Burrower.
Wow. Nice. Attack for
3?
3. Yep.
Okay.
Very nice. I like the creatures in the deck for Jimmy. They're really good. Do a lot for them. Do a lot within the shell.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna go for fires. It's gonna resolve.
Cavalier Gales, okay.
Yeah. He could Burrower it back to his hand or Burrower the fires.
He could borrow 1, and then
Oh, he could
he
basically
could borrow
do it to both.
both, yeah.
Yep. Sure.
And then he could cast one of them.
You can't do that. Did he play fires this turn?
Oh yeah, you gotta stop him. Never
Oh
mind.
wait,
They
Jimmy
stopped
told him.
it. Cool.
Yeah, Jimmy told him.
Mass manipulation.
Oh. Ouch. He's gonna scoop him up there.
Yeah.
Good games though. Those were good battles. Brian really battled hard. I mean, it just seems like you're in an uphill battle the whole time here.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Jimmy has a lot of counters. Burrower's really good. Gadwick, when he could just cast him like that, is great.
Right.
Reloads the hand. Mass manipulation at its